All right, welcome in, everybody. Judge Metal TV. Today we're going to be playing brand new football game. It's been out, I guess, in beta. This is my first experience with it. Maximum Football. It's available on Steam. You can download it for free. Actually, let me bring it up on the screen here. And there you go. You can see the opening screen for the game right there in front of you now. It's called Maximum Football. It is still in early access, so we're going to play it today a little bit. Plenty of things to be finished on this game. This game is not done. And why did it say I'm offline? Okay, not sure what was up with that. I guess I timed out. Didn't realize I was online. But yeah, so anyway, Maximum Pro League. I was in that a little earlier, just roaming around looking at things, so maybe they thought I was in the queue to play a game or something. But anyway, you have a lot of options in this game. You have online play. You have just like your single player Dynasty. You have online Dynasty coming. Exhibition mode, which we'll jump into. That'll be the first thing we do. We'll jump into exhibition mode so you can get a look at what this game looks like and how it feels mechanically. Here we've got practice and drills. We'll go through the menus after we do an exhibition game, though, and just get you a little familiar, give you a little taste of it. Like I said, you download it for free. There is a store, and there are some pay options. So far, what I've seen out of that is not necessarily hey, I got to pay to get better type of thing. But again, I'm a day into it, so don't quote me on that. But I think one issue that I have with, pay-to-play games, I guess is what you call it, is if I just sink a bunch of money in, is that going to mean I'm unbeatable, right? Or is that the only way to beat the game, is to just invest more money? Now, if they download for free, I don't mind spending a little money. If we're going to do features, like if I can buy some really cool looking shoes or something like that, or something for my helmets, things like that. Okay, we understand. Let's get off that screen. That's starting to annoy me. So we'll go here, and hopefully that won't happen anymore. But anyway, so yeah, it's based on more or less college football now. Pro style stuff will come along. Some things to look forward to with this game. I spent some time. This game was out a little while ago as like a beta, and apparently it didn't go well. I've seen a lot of people who say that they didn't really like it initially, but a lot of those folks who I've seen play it online or comment in different places have said that this game has come a long, long way from that time. So it's not a finished game, but it is a game that's made a ton of progress over the last few months. And I've played a little bit myself. Feels pretty good to play. There's a few things that will happen sometimes that, break your immersion, so to speak, things like that. But again, it's early access. So just like any early access game that you play, you're going to have issues like that. I play a lot of Scum. Scum's been in development for a long time, and it's absolutely one of my all-time favorite games. Every now and then something crazy will happen, and your truck will fall through a bridge or something like that. But as these games are being developed, what you're looking for is improvement, right? And better gameplay. And apparently these guys have delivered on this. So, let's see. Customization is incredible. Eventually you'll have the ability, before I leave customization, you can take and edit these teams. You can change everything about the uniforms. I was watching folks last night on YouTube. There's tons of great YouTubers who are doing really good stuff on this. So, not only go to Judge Metal TV and check out my YouTube page, but look around, do a search for Maximum Football, and you'll see some folks. Last night I was watching a guy, just trying to remember what his, I think it was Wild Lion, something like that. Dude was just sitting down there cranking out cowboy uniforms, college football uniforms. So pro, college, they looked really good. He obviously didn't in an evening, set up rosters and things like that. That takes a lot of work, but you can do that too. You can go through, you can edit players, you can edit teams. So some of these teams you see right now, you've got the Lubbock Firebirds. I think that might have been one of the teams that he edited and turned into, I think he turned them into the Dallas Cowboys. So it's very cool. If you love the franchise stuff, if you love the ability to edit, things like that, check this game out. So let's just jump in. Where's my random button? Let's do some random teams. All right, we just picked two random teams, and we are going to jump in here. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that. Oh, well, that's fine. I was going to do spectator. The reason we're going to do spectator is because the game does not have coach mode in it yet. Most of the games that I play, things like out of the park baseball.
Hello and welcome to Maximum Sports. I'm Garrett Fertig and I'm joined by Dan Walks in the booth this afternoon.
Thank you, Garrett. You know, I've been waiting for today's matchup all week.
We'll let the open play so you can see how that goes.
For our first standout athlete this evening.
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing about him all week. I am happy to see him finally play.
Also introducing another high-class athlete.
Oh, he is a great leader and motivates his teammates to perform under pressure.
And here's the visiting squad stepping into the wall of noise.
Yeah, their focus has to be razor sharp. They need to use this energy to their advantage.
Yep. Look at our hosts. They make their grand entrance. This home crowd is absolutely buzzing.
Oh, it's a sight to see. Their preparation for the game is palpable. They're ready to defend their house.
Okay, here's the coin toss.
The away team wins the toss.
Here comes the kick. He decides to return.
Tackled by number 13.
All right, so one of the reasons I'm in spectator mode here is because, as I was saying, they don't have a coach mode set up yet, and that will come.
And he throws. He pulls in the catch, and he's stopped.
No word yet on timeline for that sort of thing, but there is a coach mode on the way.
Second down.
But also, when you pick your controllers, you have the two Xbox-type style controllers that you can choose from. There is no keyboard controller, which makes sense because this would be really difficult to play a game like this on your keyboard. So currently, I don't have a controller to play this game individually.
And he throws. That'll drop to the ground.
But we can still get a feel for the game. I can go through and show you the different menus and different options, Dynasty mode, things like that. So, kick back here. We'll enjoy this game. It's just 3-minute quarters, so it won't take too long to play it.
To the 50.
He's tackled.
Gameplay felt pretty good to me. There were some times where I saw, like, I didn't feel like the defense that was called for the situation was necessarily right.
He was looking for a way out of that one.
Nice sack right there.
Defense.
The defender was in the right place. Stopped.
Again, these, I'm going to have some things I'm going to say critical, but my overall thought on this is very positive.
And he throws.
Oh, picked off. Nice tackle. I like that tackle.
About a plot twist. He jumped the route and snagged an interception. Turnover. They take it away.
And now maybe it's because I'm an old man, And it used to be a big deal about your number and your position. Not so much anymore. But there are players and numbers that seem off to me.
Throws the ball. Caught it.
That's progress.
But given the fact that the game is fully customizable, these are all things that you can fix
It's second down and a little bit to
as
go.
you're playing the game.
He crashed the pocket like the offensive line wasn't even there.
Caught and dropped.
I like the feel for the pressure on the quarterback. I've only played, this is maybe the third exhibition game I've watched, like 3 minutes long, but the line play feels pretty
The
good.
defense breaks through, and the quarterback is sacked.
The D linemen don't just get jammed
Brought
up and
down
stop,
decisively.
but then they don't just run over everybody either. It's a battle.
Fourth down.
It's a punt on fourth down. Let's see how this plays
You don't
out.
have all day back there, but you do get a little time.
He gets the punt away.
Tackle
And
made
he's
by
stopped.
number 27 on the defense.
94-7-4-2.
But like, yeah, you see 23 at quarterback.
And he throws.
Kills me.
Not quite on target.
A 90 heading downfield there.
It's second down and 10 yards to go. Here we go. Set. Handoff.
Coach needs to lecture that line, or this will keep happening.
Yard loss on the run.
It's third down.
Number third down.
3-0-1. Set. And he throws. The receiver secures the ball. He's tackled.
Stopped short by number fourth down.
It's a punt on fourth down. Let's see how this plays out. The play clock is winding down. We're at the end of the quarter. The punt
And
unit
I'm
comes
far
on.
from an expert
He's
on
ready
this.
to
I'm new
send
to it. I didn't
downfield.
know about the game during the beta. So my experience in this is just 2 days worth of experience. But if you have any questions or you want to see any features, just throw it up in the chat. And we can do some exploring. Oh, there's some nice moves.
Jukes.
The 30. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. Stellar return. He just turned a routine play into an event.
Big return.
They line up
What a
now for the
touchdown.
point after. The kick is up. The extra point is good.
I've already heard folks talking about recreating not only
So,
NFL teams,
after
but
that score,
Canadian
they will
football
kick it
teams,
off.
things like that.
Here
So
we go.
the customization features in this thing is going to be a
Returning the kick.
big selling point, I think.
Tackle made.
Caught and dropped.
But ultimately, the game's got to play well. It's got to play right.
3-0-1, set. Hand up.
I like how the backs, well, that's a nice move. The backs do seem to follow the blocks pretty well, too. Again, limited amount of time I'm watching this, but
Can't ask for more than that.
seem to find a path through that defense pretty well by following the blocking scheme.
They line up now for the point after. Here we
The
go.
point after attempt is good.
And it's good.
Now the crowd noise,
So, after that score, they
Is,
will kick it off. Here we go.
crowd noise is also built around how many people are actually
He
there.
decides to return.
Number
The defender
So
was in
I
the
saw
right
some
place.
samples of
Stop.
the differences between, so like if you're in
They're putting
Dynasty
three on
mode,
the line to counter
or
this
franchise
offense.
mode, I should say, and are struggling and your stadium's half empty, it's going to sound half
He
empty.
catches it.
That helps. He's a dependable receiver.
Right. It appears good enough for a first down. He's tackled.
I did play a little. I could play quarterback when
It's
in
first
one of the
down
exhibition
and
games I
10 to
played.
go.
Like I said, I don't have a controller, so I'm limited. But the passing felt pretty good.
He hikes the ball, hands off to the runner. The defender read that play and made a solid tackle. There's concern on the sidelines. We seem to have an injury.
I hope he's okay.
Stopped short by number 48. That's one tackle for him today.
This half is winding
Second
down
down.
quickly. 2 minutes left.
He's taking a moment. Takes the snap. He looks for the perfect time to throw.
Steps up in the
There he
pocket, goes,
goes.
slides. That's pretty good.
Number 2.
I didn't see
It's
downfield if
third
anybody
down
was open.
and a few yards to
I was
go.
really looking. What do you got? 3rd and 3. Let's see what kind of play they run. Defense.
He hands it off.
Yeah. Run off the side, off
He
tackle.
secured the first down. Forward progress confirmed.
3rd and 3 is a
He's
tough
stopped.
play, though, defensively, right? What do you... You can't sell out either way, right? It's a good call, a good execution.
It's first down. 10 to go. Pass time. Hunting for, and he throws. No catch. Caught and dropped.
I did notice that ball does bounce around quite a bit sometimes.
It's second down and 10 yards to go.
So you'll have a deflected pass maybe bounce off 3 guys or something like that. I mean, not that it never happens, but maybe a little too
Throwing.
much. Wide open.
Touchdown. Can't ask for more than that.
Number 70 made the catch.
So yeah, I never really got into it, but the plan for the day is we're going to play this for a little while, look around
They
at
line
the
up
different
now for the
features,
point after.
and then after that maybe we'll take a small break, jump into something
Here's
else.
the kick.
Ooh, did he miss that? Yeah, he missed that. Oops.
After that score, we are ready to kick off. He'll take it. He's tackled.
Number 44.
I'd love to just dive in and start a dynasty or a franchise and get rolling with that. I did create one. The issue is going to be, though, if I can't, I have to see how I can
He pulls
play.
in the catch.
That's progress.
That's true.
'Cause I don't want to be playing defense with 10 guys.
Move those chains. He's tackled.
because of the controller issue, obviously.
It's first down and 10 to go.
3-0-1, set.
He's going through his progression, and he throws. And he hauls it in. He's stopped.
80's getting hot, getting warmed up.
Tackle made by number 12 on the defense.
It's second down and
Second down.
manageable.
Get ready, get ready.
The quarterback throws the ball. Great catch.
By number
That
8.
helps. He's a dependable receiver.
Tackle made
Guess we need
Without
to
a
learn
doubt,
80's name.
Crossing the threshold. And yes, that's a first down. Brought down decisively. It's
Oh.
first down.
I
First
think we
10
can-
to go.
Here we go, set.
Mess with some of these camera angles a little bit. Come off to the side here,
Searching.
get a corner shot.
And he throws.
Catch is made
Caught
by
it.
number
That's
3.
Catch that.
progress.
I think so, yes. They've secured the first down. Forward progress confirmed. It's first down,
Let's
10
see.
to
How
go.
did we do
They have
that?
4 on the defensive line. They better keep an eye on the play clock.
Coach Cam here on the sidelines.
We head to the locker room as the first half comes to a close.
It's not the greatest view, though, but it's there.
I need that
Oh, it's
key lime
halftime.
pie.
I haven't really been paying much attention to the play-by-play, but it's not been bad. I think if it was obnoxious, I would have noticed it more. But it didn't seem too repetitive or anything like that. So far so good there. Skip through that. It runs through. It'll review stats. No Zamboni rides, nothing like that.
Time for the second half. Here's the kick. He decides to return.
Second half underway. This is the coach's view.
He's tackled.
34 on the defense.
So maybe if you're looking for coach
It's
mode
first
and the
down
ultimate realism,
and
you
10 to go.
plant yourself on the sideline here. Call the game from here.
The quarterback throws the ball. Good reception. The defender read that play and made a solid tackle.
Tackle made by number.
It's second down.
Second down.
Now we're back there. I don't think there's a ton of camera angles. I think it's probably the best one here.
Caught it.
Good control. Good hands.
Fair enough. And that play is good
See
enough
somebody else
to
making a
move the
catch.
chains. He's tackled.
By number 0.
It's first down, 10 to go.
Here we go. Get it, go, go. Come on.
Looks like a handoff. It appears good enough for a first down. And he's stopped.
I like the feel of the crowd. I feel like they're reacting correctly and on time. You know,
It's first down and 10 to go.
94, 7, 14, 3.
He gets the snap. He looks for the perfect time to throw.
all day. Nobody open, go. Just take off.
Guys, we want
Okay, well that
not negative. Blocking needs improvement.
That's a textbook tackle there.
he had all day to throw. I guess the fact that he never tucked it under and found his way out of there probably could be a criticism, but great protection up front.
It's second down and a long way
Looks
to
like
go.
everybody pretty
The
much went
corner
downfield.
is
They
almost
were all
over.
covered. It's a good he didn't force it, I
He's
guess.
going through his progression. He throws. The pass is not caught.
Number 23.
It's third down and
Third down.
forever.
3-0-1, set.
Throwing. The pass is
Oh,
not
off his
caught.
hands.
QB number 23.
A little behind him, but off his hands.
Fourth down.
They're preparing to punt, hoping to pin them deep. He punts.
A good punt. Gets him down right probably about 9-yard line. Yep, 9-yard line. It's a good job.
7-14, 94.
Hands off to the runner.
1 yard.
The defender was in the right place. Stop.
Number 48. Tackled by number 48.
It's second down,
Second
10 to
down.
go.
12, red, set.
He hands it off. He breaks free.
Somebody struggling with their tackles in the middle there. I'm not sure if that's the same guy or not. That's 2 in a row missed.
Stopped short by number 14.
It's third down
That's third
and
down.
forever.
Heard folks say clock management was
He hikes the
There's
ball.
an issue
Looking
too, but
for a man.
again,
And he throws.
really early access, so plenty of
Hits
these
the ground.
things
No catch.
will be worked out over time, I hope.
Fourth down.
It's a punt on fourth down. Let's see how this plays out. They send it downfield.
To the 40. He's to the 30.
He's stopped.
With the
He
tackle.
finds a gap. Advances a bit downfield.
Good punt, good defense. Now you're winning the
Quarter
field
action
position.
starts soon. Looking to hold with 4 on the defensive
Take a
line.
lead here.
Looks like a handoff.
He almost got that corner. Oh, no, he fumbled.
The defender read that play and made a solid tackle.
He just dropped the ball like it's a hot potato.
Turnover. Defense has recovered the loose ball.
He gone.
Recover the loose ball. And
Got it. He's
that's
gone.
a
Takes it
turnover.
back.
Fumbled it on the dance floor, and he scooped it up for a chance to actually dance.
The offensive line prowess in carving out running paths today has been nothing but a clinic in football. They've consistently leveraged their strength to dictate the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. And their adaptability, that's just as impressive. Watching them adjust in the fly against this dynamic defense, that shows a high football IQ.
And even when they hit a snap.
Now, I don't think that there is a replay that we can control at this time. And I don't think there's any challenges. That would be a play where if in a regular game, if I was red, I would be looking to see when that ball came out. Asking for a lot at the moment. But yeah, there's currently no replay in here. I am on the free version. I don't know. We'll go into here in a moment when this game's over, the different levels, things like that. But there are some pay levels, and exactly what you get with each level, I don't know. But you have a fully functioning early access game for free.
Their determination shines. They shake off any misstep. They realign, and
They're
they
gonna
push
go for
even
two.
harder. Setbacks only reinforce their resolve.
Rule number one, keeping the quarterback safe and secure, and that has been their top priority. They've executed to near perfection. See that? His jersey is pretty clean, a testament to their protection.
We've seen these quarterbacks take off and slide.
After that score, we are
That
set
was
to
maybe
kick
one
off.
where he could have done that and he didn't.
Looks like he'll return it. Brought down decisively.
By number 0.
So the Birds down by 14. 2.5 minutes to go. 2:40 actually. All day in the pocket again.
Once again, the defensive front is proving why they're among the elite. Their penetration in the backfield is relentless, disrupting run plays before they can even develop.
Did have some room to
Absolutely.
run.
Their knack for hurrying the quarterback has been just disruptive. It's not just
took
about
that
the sacks, you
opportunity a
know.
little
It's
too
about
late.
forcing quick and
It's second down,
Second down.
and a mile to go. They're putting 3 on the line to counter this offense. They better keep an eye on the play clock.
Second down.
we got about
There's
2
another
minutes
example,
left
or a
until
example
this
of
is in the books.
clock management, where you'd really want to get up there and snap that ball to get that extra play. If you're going to go.
Quarterback throws the ball. He makes
Nice
the
catch.
Good hands. Got to get it out to him more.
See how quick
Without
they
a
move.
doubt.
here.
What a play. These players
I mean,
on the
I've-
field are making the impossible
I've never made a
look
football
routine.
game.
Yes.
Can't imagine how difficult that is to program in this urgency
The
that
offense
you would
calls
need
a
to have right
timeout.
now.
The play clock is counting down.
First down.
It's first down and 10 to go. He scans the defense. And he throws. He came down with it. The defender was in the right
That's one
place.
catch for him today.
Stopped.
Number 34.
Timeout
With the
call.
tackle.
The play clock is counting down.
Timeout.
It's second down. Defense puts 3 up front. Here's the snap. The quarterback throws the ball. Caught
Catch is
it.
made
Good
by
control.
number 8.
Good hands.
That's
Fair
6
enough.
catches.
catch. You
Appears
got out
good
of
enough
bounds.
for a first down. It's first down.
First down.
10 to go. Checking the coverage. He throws.
No catch for you today.
Caught and dropped. And the drive continues.
I'd have been really impressed.
First down.
I'd have been really impressed if he had ducked out of bounds there.
Number 80. Tackled by number 18.
Thought he was for a second.
They call a timeout. They better keep an eye on the play clock. It's first down, 10 to go. He hikes the ball. The quarterback throws the ball. He snags it.
Yeah.
Good hands. Got to get
Did
it
a
out to
decent
him
job, though,
more.
of working the
I think so,
sidelines.
yes. It's
Maybe you could say
second
the
down.
defense
They can
is
smell that
not
pain.
defending that when they should.
Takes the snap, trying to find the quarterback.
Oh, they're defending that, though.
Throws the ball.
Interception.
He's
By
stopped.
number 23.
Turnover. They get the ball.
Got the band kicking in. Get that college atmosphere going. Now let's see what they do with the ball. They got a minute 32. It's the fourth quarter. They're up by 14.
They aren't going anywhere.
Keep an eye on their
Loss of
play
yards.
sales.
By number
He wants a
36.
mulligan.
That's
The
one
defender
tackle
was
for
in the
him.
right place. Stop.
Second down.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Oh, they're snapping. Yeah. They took
And
it down
up
to
on the
5
play.
seconds. Keeping it on the ground.
He's
Gain on the run by
tackled.
number 32. Tackle made by number 36.
It's third down.
On the third down.
Get down. Set.
Looks like a handoff.
1 yard
Caught
gained on the
and
run by
dropped.
number 32. Number 32 tackled by number 4th down.
They're preparing to punt, hoping to pin them deep.
All right, now let's see when they snap this. If they're, well, they're letting it run right now. I'd heard some folks say that the game doesn't do this, but it seems like it's doing a good job of it right now.
The play clock is winding down. He gets the punt away.
Ran it down to 2 seconds, kicked it away.
To the 50. To
Just
the
ran
40.
the clock out. That
Brought
wasn't
down
bad.
decisively.
The
The final whistle blows, and we close the book on this one.
Away team
Have a good
21.
one.
That does it for me, too. See you next week.
All right, so let's see if we can look at some stats of the game. Not that the stats in this game will be there we go. All right, incredibly interesting necessarily, but you're playing your game, the game ends. You're going to want to look at your stats. So what do we got? 3 turnovers killed these guys. There's that big fumble pick at the end of the game as well. Not a ton of offense by, I don't even know who they are. These were the Birds, and I don't know who that was. I forgot. But they took advantage of field position. Individual stats. Home and away here. We'll put both up if you want to compare. Passing, rushing, receiving, defensive stats, sortable. I think doesn't seem to be changing anything. All right. So that's it. That'll give you just give you a feel for what the game, how it comes across, how it feels. I'm good with it. I'm impressed. I mean, there's always, it's early access, so there's always things to build upon, but I like where they're at. To be honest, I haven't really played a football game in a while. Just not a fan of the Madden series. Honestly, not really a big NFL fan myself anymore. But I do love football. I love the game of football. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm a little hyped up for this, because this is a game that maybe is something I can play, customize, and make my own, so to speak, and not have to deal with everything that goes with the NFL, right? So, what do we want to start with here? Let's go into practice. We'll just do a quick practice mode. You've got all these options here. Let's see. We're going to practice some field goals just for a moment, just so you can see what the practice mode looks like. So you get yourself lined up. Boy, it's hard to see the uprights. But you got your power meter. As you can see that growing top. What I'll do is I'll hit spacebar. It'll start sliding, hit spacebar again. Bam. There's your field goal. Right there. And then you can just sit here, practice this. Just thinking how to change position. Probably we're supposed to set that before we got to this point on a previous screen. We'll check that out in a second. Nope, I think I missed that one. Yeah, I did.
Get it, go now.
Did I miss that one too? What the heck? What the heck? Bring it back a little bit. Okay. So this is why you practice this stuff, right?
Get it, go, go.
All right. Obviously, I've not kicked a lot of field goals. I don't know if there's a way to lower and raise the angle. I'm not seeing one.
Hey.
I was going to say, that looks straight to me. All right. One more time. Oops.
Get it, go, go.
Forgot about the power meter. All right, there we go. So, power meter. I guess the harder you kick it, the less accuracy you have. And oh, here we go. Settings. No. I don't know if I showed you this earlier, but here's the controller. You switch back and forth. It's just like this is an Xbox controller, obviously. This game will be out in console sometime in the future. I believe I heard spring 2025, something like that. So yeah, I didn't see how to change the distance. I'm sure there's a way to change the distance on those field goals. But yeah, so your practice mode, you can do the same thing. Kickoff, punts, offense, defense. I think that's just a different interface. Different drills. Practice your stiff arm, lob passes, things like that. just played an exhibition mode, the Maximum Pro League. Let's jump in here for a second. I'm not going to play one of these. But here you go. You got ranked. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see where I'm pointing. Anyway. Ranked matches. Currently, I'm obviously a rookie. You can play unranked against the computer. Build your team, improve your players. So you build your team. It's something you've probably seen before. You get a deck of cards. Take a look at the team that I have. This is the roster that I have. So these are just the random cards that I drew to start the team. Look at them through a depth chart as well. I've done nothing with this. There's additional cards I can get that would make this team better. I haven't done any of that yet. I really don't think I'll play this. I'm not a big online head-to-head guy. Maybe this will change with this game. Who knows? I did see some cool stuff happening last night. But yeah, so you get the cards. You can build your team. Let's take a look at our quarterback. So here's his primary ratings. Yes, throwing accuracy, arm strength, overall score of 61. Now we could use points to make this guy better. I'm not going to do that just in case I do want to play with these teams. I don't want to waste any points, but you can. Let's go back and find somebody that we actually want to make better, and we'll try it. So here we go. I got a 72 wide receiver. Let's make him better. Oh, what did I do? Stat lines, highlights the important attributes. Go back to this screen to upgrade. Let's level him up and see what happens here. I've never done this before, so let's see what happens. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure what happened. Probably got better somewhere. No, it still says it's a level 1. So, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Maybe it takes time. I don't know. Probably shouldn't do a ton of that though, because I think there's things you can do to make your level up more effective. And if we do play this, we'll figure all that stuff out. But that's it. You're working this team. You can get additional cards. You have your head-to-head matches. There's your whole collection. You can get rid of guys. Go in to build your team. You can get free cards. You can get cards up here. You have coins that you earn by doing different things. And you could get this random pack. So it's different ways to improve your team and build an online team. You also have different gear. I don't know that the gear does anything other than just, looks cooler for you to customize things. Because I would have concerns about, somebody just buying their way into being the best team around that. I don't know. I mean, not really something I do, so I'm not really going to complain about it, obviously. But if that's what you're into, it's there. And let's see. Move down through the different menus across the top here. Here's your Dynasty mode. When you start a Dynasty, that's not going to show me. It did cost me. Oh, here we go. Right here. See that little ticket? You have your max tickets here. I have one left. So if I want to create another Dynasty, it's going to cost me that ticket. How we get those tickets, I don't know. So I thought about coming through this thing and starting a Dynasty and showing you how to build it from beginning. But it's going to cost me that last ticket, and I don't know how I get those yet. So we're going to hold off on that. We did play around and create the Roswell Grays. So we'll just continue this. We're not going to go too far with this because this might be my franchise. So I might be stuck with this. We'll see what happens with the ticket, how we acquire the tickets. But here we can work on improving our players. Keeps your stats, your rankings, your schedule. So we start off against the Crocs, the number 64 team in the country. Got your league schedule. Figure all that stuff out. Let's see, what's something interesting? Improving players. Again, I'm not going to really get into this because you have so many points you can use to do these things, so I want to learn a little bit about before I start messing with my team, but you can train and improve these guys, build your team also. Again, this is based on college football, so your sophomores, your juniors, you have your class, freshmen, seniors, whatever, and they will graduate. Eventually, those players will be able to move into the professional league. That'll be added later. So theoretically, you have a professional team. You could You could develop a player through college and then draft them into your professional team, which would be really, really cool. But you can follow a player's progression all the way through college and into the pros to the end of their career. That will be really neat. That would be very cool to be able to do that. Let's see. You have your prospect list, which is not unlike some college football games in the past. Trying to think of where that is at the moment. Recruiting's at the end, so we'll get to that in a second. But we've got your roster. Sorting the roster is a little trickier. This is all new to me, so here we go. Okay, so I guess you can just click. It has the T and the R here to go back and forth with your keyboard controls, but you can also just click on, and these do work. We were on a screen earlier where the sort function didn't seem to work. Then you can sort by positions. And it's listing all. I'm not sure how to change. Oh, here we go. So now we can just look at our centers. Just take a look at, say, our linebackers, or our linebackers, middle linebackers. Sort them by overall. We got one good linebacker. All right, we can back out of that. So that's your roster. Set your depth chart, stadium, and team facilities. You can go through here and spend your experience points, or excuse me, spend money to upgrade facilities, and then that will do things like decrease the experience point cost of upgrading players. So choosing which area you want to focus in upgrading. We have $8 million in our budget. Set your ticket prices, food carts, merchandise prices. Pick which stadium you want to use. Oh, you sell your stadium? All right. And then here's your financial pages. And team history. One of the things I saw in an interview with one of the developers was talking about how they wanted to be able to keep team history things so you can go back in and look at just crazy depth on statistics. Your all-time single-season rushing record or your all-time leading rusher, things like that. They wanted to be able to go back and look at these things. So it's cool because I think that's what gives when you play a dynasty or a franchise mode, that's what gives you the connection. It personalizes it. I play a lot out of the park on this channel, and one of the big things with my Phillies franchise that I had going was that Rhys Hoskins was starting to get into the neighborhood of 400 home runs. He's like 2-3 seasons away, but he passed 300. He was on a pace where before he was done, he might get to 400. Those things are just cool. I just like those parts. It's one of the reasons why I like to play the franchise mode and play it out, because you get these personalities or these players that develop. That's a quick look at the Dynasty mode. Then, let's see. Challenge mode, we did not see. Here's today, day 2 for us, so we can collect the reward. There's 1,000 coins. So that took our total of 6,000 coins, and then we can use those for card packs and different things. Here's the store. There is, the game is downloaded for free, and I haven't spent a penny, so everything you're seeing is available in the free game. I don't know what the differences between the two, or the free and the $20 and the $40. I don't know what the differences are, and I'm sure we'll get more information on that as people are playing it. It may have something to do with, on some level, how many seasons you can play and say your dynasty or franchise mode, something like that. But yeah, I don't know really what the differences are there. Customization features. You can just create a team from scratch, put it anywhere you want to, create your own logo. You're just coming in here, they've got this loaded up, and then team name, you're going to go through and just alter these teams and turn them into your own. So everything from your sneakers to your helmet, home and away jerseys, location of your team, how good you want the team to be to start. They'll fill in the roster for you. Trying to remember where it was, where we could get a good look at the customization on the teams. There was another screen where we didn't actually have to go through and create. But you could see all the features. Is it in here? So here you go. I probably just did a big circle, but yeah, you get the point. So team logo can load up there. Anything you want, university name, team name, where they're located, playbook you want to use for offense and defense. I believe this is the year the founding of the team. So crazy, crazy customizable features in this thing. You can do anything you want with these uniforms. This is going to be horrifying, but you can see I wouldn't be caught dead in that uniform, but there you go. I mean, it's that easy. Just clicking around to the different colors. And there you go. It's that simple. Helmet, jersey, pants. It's all there. All right, let's see. Is there anything that I missed? Nope, I don't want to exit just yet. Nope, that's it. I was going to get into the Dynasty mode a little bit more, but like I said, since I can't use my keyboard, the coach mode isn't built in yet. It's kind of pointless to try to play that game, and I have no clue what I'm doing as far as recruiting and things like that, so that would probably be a bore fest as I try to figure out how to make all that stuff work. But when it comes down to into franchise mode, when you're in here, it's very similar in a lot of ways to some previous college football games where you have a choice. When it comes to recruiting, I don't think we ever went into recruiting, did we? So there's the top prospects that are out there. Let's see, how do we get to list? Prospect scouting. And it looks like there's some settings on here because some guys have already been selected. I haven't done any of this, so it looks like maybe the settings on the league are just to have coaches do this sort of thing for me. But you'll see highlighted guys. You'll get their attributes unlocked, and then you can choose ways to contact them. You can contact them by phone, email, text message, and then each player has an interest level in your school, and then set up visits. So, you do the recruiting process. You give them a call, you make contact, you see how the interest rises, and you can see that this guy is much more interested in the Gloryville Growlers, whatever that means, and the West Bay Bishops. He's not so interested in the Roswell Grays. Let's find somebody that's a little more interested while I'm screwing around. Because I don't want to waste a... Alright, so here's an offensive guard. I knew nothing about this guy, though, honestly. But I'm doing this for you. So let's see what happens if we email this guy. And here you go. So he wants to stay close to home, but he wants to develop a professional career. Oh, this is our ranking. Sorry, I'm reading it backwards. So our school rankings are here, but we don't know much about him yet. We do know he wants a successful coach and elite campus culture. So we fit there, so we would check these. And we can select up to 3. And then we would send that off, and that's how we would make contact with these players. Can I back out of this? Yeah, I can. All right, hit escape, you can back out. But that's it, and that's very similar to another college football game that I've played in years past. But it's basically how you recruit, right? You give them a call, you send them a text, shoot them an email, talk to mom, do that sort of thing, get them interested in your school. Interestingly, we didn't seem to have a lot of needs, if I'm reading this correctly. It looks like we're just going to be short one player, so we can look at our squad and see what needs improved. And that's probably how I'll start my recruiting, is we'll honestly see who's actually interested in us and build from there. But try to develop our weaknesses and honestly recruit who we can even get at this point, because I don't know. I don't think we're a very popular team. So that's that. All right, that's a quick look at this. I think what we're going to do is take a quick break, come back in a few minutes, and what are we going to pick up with? Let's go back and forth in my head and what I wanted to do. Which time? 2:35. When we come back, we'll probably flip over. Let's do some baseball. Let's flip over to some out-of-the-park baseball, because we got some interesting stuff going on with our Hanwha Eagles. So we'll flip over to them. We'll take a little break. Give me 5 minutes to get some water and go back down. And then we'll flip over to baseball. It's the trade deadline for the Hanwha Eagles. So we'll flip over to that and see if we can't make an addition to that team. See how they're holding up in the KBO standings. So hang out with me. We're just going to throw up the intermission screen for a little bit, and then we'll be back in about maybe 5 minutes, maybe less.